You're about to know my wreck.
Rail. Power. EMP. Guns. Aristop. Finest personal and commercial weaponry.
Hey, V. Thanks for showing. Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you.
Care to be a bit more specific? Wouldn't mind knowing what to expect.
Expect everything. Miss a beat, she'll wrap you around her finger, get you on her agenda while thinking you're the one in control.
Guess I know the type. You seem a bundle of nerves.
I've a mind to kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous.
Some deeds about her could be useful. When I talk to her, don't you think?
No, leave the talking to me.
How do you aim to get her over to our side?
By telling the truth. About Evelyn, what happened and why.
Think that'll cut it?
No. Have to improvise from there.
So in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right?
Never said that. I just know the woman better.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hold on. I'll open it.
Lock like that? No way you cracked it open on your first try. Know how to get around their systems?
Appears so. Was hoping they hadn't run any updates since I left. Looks like I was right. Easy as paella. Follow me.
Judy Alvarez. I'd say it's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie. Also, I never like surprise parties, but you know.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. Consorting with a common thug. Yes, V. I mean you.
Sounds like I left a mark on this place. Good.
If by mark you mean buckets of blood, then yeah, congrats.
Came to Clouds for info. Left with info. What happened in between is what happens when people refuse to work with you.
Ever heard of a little something called compromise? Should try it sometime.
Compromises take time I just don't have.
Just what exactly are you after? Gonna go and harass another doll?
Judy has a proposal about Clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the tiger claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Judy's idea? Think about it. Could work.
Well, well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
You aware what Woodman did to Evelyn when she was desperate for help? You sit by, let that happen?
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them? About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read negligible.
Does it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move. And so you don't think I'm brushing you off completely, Forrest will be on the maintenance level in a couple minutes. Alone.
You picked the wrong side, Maiko.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm not your enemy here.
And I didn't ask for your opinion.
That went smoothly. She totally blew us off.
Don't worry. She put on an act. A few days down the line, she'll call and tell you her plan to take over Clouds. As if it were her idea.
You might be onto something.
You two have a history?
Way back, yeah. I think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Найт-Сити.
She was different then. So was I.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding, not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair's me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now. Wait a sec. What about Woodman?
Oh? What do you want to do?
I want somebody to unload lead into his face till there is no face.
Somebody.
Fine. Want you to do it.
You sure he's gonna be there?
You met Michael. If that prick still works here, it's cause he follows her orders pretty damn precisely.
Don't have an ounce of sympathy for that motherfucker.
So, we going there?
Damn straight. Let's end him.
We'll take the elevator. Quickest way. Maintenance level.
For the second consecutive week, the landfill inferno in the remnants of Atlantic City.
You know what's worse than a corpo? A wannabe corpo bitch.
You mean Michael?
Piece of work, that one. But I'll give her credit. She's dead on about your chances of pulling this off.
Combating the blaze have died, and another 40 have suffered from severe burns and toxin exposure. The Swedish Academy Award for Literature has announced its latest recipient, Virginia Grantchester, citing her most recent book, In the Shade of an Apple Tree, as a treasure of this generation.
Fuck you two doing here?
Should have stayed home!
He's satisfied. Punch the ground floor to get out of this place.
Pleasure. From all.
Almost felt like the world would be a better place once he died.
Or embody.
And the feeling,
Install at your own risk.
it was so fucking strong.
World did change, though. All the people he could have hurt, they're all safe now. Think of that. They'll never even know they were in danger.
I'm sorry, sir. A moment of your time.
What is it this time?
The pipe that burst in our building.
Those city bastards still haven't sent anyone to fix it.
Watch your language. Can't you see who you're talking to?
Please. What did you
Well, we need the pipe fixed, that's for sure. Maybe something to fix up some of the rooms too.
Gotta get back to Michael with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Michael only works with specifics.
For a minute there, thought you were about to call it quits.
B. I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule.
Same as Michael's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop. How much ammo you'll use. How many eddies it'll get you.
Art and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food. Sometimes, you gotta deal with the dirt. So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to them just in case. You need them more than me.
Not taking them all the way to my grave. Here. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
That's what friends are for.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
Those with respiratory issues are advised to remain indoors.
Hey, get back here.
What's going on? I live right upstairs.
Just keep on living. Stop minding other people's biz.
Mendez, hold on. It's his neighbor.
There anything I can do?
Maybe. You know Barry at all?
More or less. Struck up a convo once or twice.
He's a friend from the precinct. Left the force not long ago. He broke down after his best friend died. We're worried he'll do something stupid.
Relax, Petrova. Barry's got nerves of steel. He's just a spiteful old bastard.
Mendez! Could you check on him when he's chilled down?
Sure, why not? Not like we're miles apart.
Thanks. Just be patient. Cops falling in rough times can be touchy.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, Barry? Everything all right in there? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Try again later. Judy, so, got a plan?
Damn right I do. Come over to mine tonight. Gonna lay the groundwork with Tom and Roxy. They're with us. Michael will be here too.
How'd you manage that?
Got something really big. Tell you everything tonight. Last thing, what do you like on your pizza?
A&A. Artichokes and avocado flavor. And zucchini for good measure.
Ooh, fancy. So, I'll see you come evening?
You gonna tell me this big secret of yours?
Figured out how to tweak behavioral chips. Turn dolls into fighters.
Sounds like my kind of plan.
We'll go over the specifics tonight. You're coming, right?
Of course I'll be there.
Back with you so soon? How's your afternoon? Have you heard the latest urban legend haunting the city? About a man possessed by a demon. He roams the streets begging, pleading for help. It's said he's a former Netwatch agent who dove too deep into the net, but didn't return himself. Honestly, true or not, it'll make for a real blockbuster someday.
Hey, V. Come on in. Pizza's getting cold. We're in the kitchen.
You made it. Good. Grab a seat. This is Roxanne. She's worked at Clouds longer than any of us.
Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
When I heard what you pulled at Clouds, shit, I so regretted I was off that day.
Just eat the free pizza and then we're out of here, okay?
Are you and Evelyn close?
Yeah, blew up in her face when she showed up back at Clouds. She was supposed to be long gone, the one who got away. But deep in my heart, I was glad to see her back. Feel like such a gunk now.
Come here, 'cause you want payback for what happened to her?
That's for sure. But I just want to have a normal job, too. No fears, no tears, you know?
You'll never get rid of the stench of the corpse. You drop a lot of them, don't you? What's your secret?
Subtlety comes naturally to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, odd, given how much work I gotta put into it. By the way, Forrest didn't show up for work today. Or yesterday.
No shit, I wonder why.
So, what's this plan all about?
I'd like to hear the answer to that, too.
I modified the behavioral chip. It can equip any doll with a motor reflex system. In other words, make the doll move and fight like a Preem-tier solo.
Fascinating, isn't it? What one can learn while tuning fake orgasms for the Moxes.
Mind stepping outside? Can't smoke in here.
You'll air it out later. Fine, I'll sit by the window.
The body will react as if executing a well-trained series of movements. Already tested it out on Tom. Chip's impulses supplant any natural reflexes, so it'll make users feel like they're experiencing cyberpsychosis.
But it's basically the same as when we activate ourselves for a client.
Tech that's all pros and no cons. I don't buy it. Side effects, spill them.
Combat mode auto-initiates when a threat is present, and there's no way to stop it. Can't find a workaround.
And that's it?
I don't know. Only way to determine that'd be through months of testing on a range of subjects.
There's an ethical side, too. You could murder someone and not remember a thing.
Solo skills don't lie in just executing movements. There are split-second processes that happen. Logistics, decision-making. Result of years of practice. Doubt your chip's capable of compensating for that.
You're probably right. But I don't see another way. Alternative's intensive training, but we don't have time for that.
How did you ever come up with this?
Learned how the behavioral chip works at Clouds. Always seemed like they must be pretty easy to modify. I'm surprised I didn't get the idea the moment we walked into Maiko's office.
Count yourself lucky. What with all the cams and mics and Clouds? Tiger Claws would sooner dig those chips out of the dolls with screwdrivers than let an idea like this run its course.
All right. Gotta see it to believe it.
Finally, someone said it.
Tom? Pulled that sequence from a kung fu training virtue.
Gotta admit, not bad.
Yeah, for the Market Square in Kabuki. Before we start talking serious biz, gonna need to see serious action.
You just saw him.
I saw a bar trick. I want to see a fight. Got an expert in causing bodily harm among us. I want to see how Tommy handles her.
V? Just don't mess up my digs, okay? I like it here.
It's on now.
What the? You there? Can you hear me?
Look at me go! You see that?
Nice work, Judy.
Gotta do some cardio.
Outdid yourself. If you were to sell that, be the richest Judy in the NUSA.
Please. Plenty of killing machines in the world. I don't want to turn more people into them. After this, chips are getting micro-nuked.
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Who, me? This is my impressed face.
Okay. Probably settles it. The chip works.
Let's get to it then. You've got an elite force of 3 muscleheads and a techie. What now?
Guards and tiger claws in and around will overpower, take down, disarm, escort them out. Clouds will be ours. Bosses, we'll give an ultimatum. A cut of the proceeds in exchange for never showing their faces at the club again. And having no say in how the club's managed.
That's what I thought. A half-baked, insane plan. You can't see more than an inch ahead of you. Taking out the security there won't solve anything. Claws will just send more. Hiromi Sato's the man you gotta get to.
Hiromi Sato? Who's that?
Cloud's real boss. He rarely shows, but you can't so much as sneeze without him finding out. Claws trust him, respect his opinion. He is one of them. We can try to convince him, but it's doubtful. We stand a better chance by injecting him with a dose of fear.
Where do we find this Hiromi?
At his apartment, H8 Mega Tower, topmost floor. It's a penthouse. Almost never steps outside its glass walls. But I'll figure out a way to get us inside.
Tom and Roxanne gonna come with?
No. Whole point's to strike both places at the same time. They'll take care of business at Clouds.
Two-pronged assault. Loving it.
This just might work. If we get him in his apartment where he thinks he's completely safe, bosses will understand what we're looking to demonstrate.
My, there's a flickering in that skull sponge of yours after all.
So how about it, V, Tom, Roxy? Made up your minds?
I need to think about it. Never wasted anyone before, you know.
I'm with it all the way.
V?
Don't tell me you're seriously considering this. Sticking our precious necks out for a bunch of whores?
Count me in, Judy. Already said I'd help, didn't I?
Thanks, V.
Save the gratitude for later, please.
Oh,
I'll
shit,
set up
not
to meet
good.
with Hiromi and let you know. I need a couple days. Have fun. Toodaloo.
Michael, hold up. Give us a lift.
Only if you don't talk to me. I feel a migraine coming on.
Shit. I'm scared, V. Speaking of gratitude, stuff I'm asking you to do, well, usually comes with a price tag, I know. You want to help, I get that. But I'm more than happy to pay your fee in full. Feels like it's only right.
Judy! For real? No. Don't want to hear it.
But
not a word.
V, everything okay? V, you don't look so hot. What the hell, V? You, like, sick?
Follow your instincts!
Remember the heist Evelyn hired us for? The relic I was gonna club?
Couldn't forget that in a million years.
That biochip? Well, long story short, it had Johnny Silverhand's mind on it. An engram of it that's overriding my mind.
You being serious?
Truly wish I wasn't.
Fuck. Anything at all you can do?
One can hope.
It's late. You're tired. You can crash on my couch if you want.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Don't worry about it. Make yourself at home.
Night-Siti has risen by 300%. The NCPD has announced that it will soon launch a sweeping catch and release program to relocate the vagrants outside city limits. And this is WNS News. In today's international segment, reports of hardship have emerged from Alaska. According to the Incorporated Press, corn harvests have dropped by 80% from last year's yields, the result of catastrophically heavy rains and floods plaguing the region. Local authorities are under obligation to provide nearly 80 million bushels of their crop to Biotechnica, the engineers behind the cross-corn hybrid species. The city of Juneau now faces a difficult choice of whether to honor the agreement, causing severe shortages in Alaska, or break the contract and forego next year's seed corn delivery from Biotechnica. Whether you believe Alaskans deserve humanitarian aid, or perhaps a lesson in self-reliance, cast your vote at the address below. Freak accident.
Harry, hey.
Drop whatever you're doing. Meet me at the marina. Don't make me wait.
Say no more. On my way.
In for a real treat, V. Night-Siti Marina. Here for it.
Banana bees infested several buildings and moving vehicles, causing numerous reported accidents. Lorenzo Ricci announced the formation of an investigative committee to determine the cause behind the bizarre phenomenon. Ever dreamed of being a head of state? Now may be your chance. Luxury real estate firm No Limits at All has announced another 50 artificial islands, available for sale now. Each island spans at least 3 square miles and possesses a foundation built to withstand an 8 on the Richter scale. Because they are located in international waters, island owners fall under no nation's jurisdiction and are free to establish and enforce local law and custom. For more information on your future licensed paradise, in the meantime, this lovely West Coast weather isn't a bad substitute. Thanks for tuning in. The fuck you on?
Scallywag. Care to come aboard?
Ahoy, back at ya. What's going on?
Up for a cruise around the bay. Kicking it with old Carrie.
What's the occasion?
New beginnings and life's loops.
Life's loops.
V, please don't make me ruin the surprise. Coming or not?
Okay, yeah. Sounds promising. I'm in.
Music to my fucking ears. Off we go. Now if I can find that button to raise them.
Dad. Fucking Samurai. All ahead!
That your song? Don't recognize it.
Cause it's new.
Riff's been bouncing around my skull for a while now. I feel like I'm onto something really special here.
Nice axe.
It's a Lancaster, custom built. Only 5 ever made in this series. I got one. Militech Chief's got another. The other 3, yeah, fuck if I know. It's tailored with a reverse polarity pickup, ebony frets, and one silky smooth Kaimar vibrato. And see this rusty color on the strings? Supposed to be the blood of legendary bluesman Dennis Ford himself.
Okay, so let me hear what this is all about.
Like I said, life's loops.
Breakfast cereal?
No. Loops. Cycles. One chapter ends, another begins. Life's full of them. At least my guru tells me so.
Your guru?
Yeah. I got spiritual needs. Visit Kian every couple of years. You know, he's got this yurt in Tangland. Middle of fucking nowhere. Off-grid, net blockers included. Our last meet, Kian told me that time for closure, loop completion, had come. That's why we're here. You and me.
This closure got anything to do with Johnny? With you battling shadows?
Nah. Well, maybe a bit. Because, you know, managed well without him. Built my career. Made my fortune. Me. But damn it. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget him. Yeah. I'd rip him out of my head if I fucking could.
I think I know the feeling. All right. Tell me about these loops.
Okay. So, first tune I ever wrote that was worth a damn, I wrote at sea. And you notice? Fingers are on to something fresh again today. There's a loop for you.
What was that little number? I know it?
Bleed the beat. Wrote it during a cruise ship gig. Decks, pools, more pools, buffets, shrimp, you know, bells and whistles. Everybody thinks the song's about sticking it to corporal fascistas.
But actually, it's...
Didn't just make music on that boat. Busting my ass, serving drinks, waiting tables. Free time, I composed till my fingers bled. Had to watch out not to stain their precious porcelain. And there it is. A song about bleeding in service of the rich. People hear what they want to hear, though. But man, was that a hit. One of Samurai's biggest. Just like this one would be. Fresh, raw, real.
And you needed company for that?
Don't say it like that. Been thinking about that us cracks fiasco lately. How you helped me. A lot. You shake things up, V. Before you came along, I was stuck in the mud.
And now?
Got me thinking about a new song. A new album, even. A real fucking thrasher with a new soul. Like everything from now on. Had what I think folks call an epiphany.
That could just be what folks call maturity.
You'll see. No more mayhem, no more shady-ass schemes. Done with that. Well, starting tomorrow. Gonna fucking help me? Or just stand there like a gonk?
Jesus. Carrie, that's Eddie's down the drain.
Hit the nail on the head. Think this is my boat?
Whose the fuck is it?
Leadhead motherfucker, L.B. Kovacek.
Kovacek? That Kovacek?
Mm-hmm. Never got a chance to properly thank him for the us crack shit and a few other things. Do something and smash it. This one's on LB.
You'll never change, Carrie.
Hey, what's the problem? Come on, let's fuck shit up.
Gonna sit this one out.
Got a steel rod up your ass, you know that?
Quit being such a goody fucking two-shoes. Carrie needs this. Hell, you need this too, V. I can feel it.
Okay, let's rip this boat to shreds.
Well, well. Finally ready to party.
Either he's gone senile or he's finally wising the fuck up. Could be either.
Mr. Stern, all night, every night. Don't be soft. Upgrade now.
Give me a hand with this motherfucker!
Through! Follow your instincts!
No, thanks, V. I'm alright. Still got a little left in you?
Remember when you woke up in that scrapyard? That's where he is now. Being reborn with fuck all to stop him.
It's time for the grand finale. Do the honors, V.
Huh. Baptism by fire and water. A fucking man.
Your party, Care. Only you can end it.
Fucking A. No point living if you're not going full blast. Suck on this, Kovacek! Race you to the beach. I ought to start using my own pool more often. Come here, kid. Just hold your breath a little ways. Reek something real.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Somebody has to have seen the smoke by now. If the Samurai sails another day, I'm gonna rip my hair out. or come with Black Market C6? What do you think?
Never mind.
I had fun. You?
Got what you wanted. What now?
Nothing. And shit, that is fine with me. For these precious few minutes, I simply get to feel good. Thanks, V.
Ah, hell of a night, huh? Felt like Samurai's first few gigs. A little sloppy, man. The energy was fucking raw.
Nice twist of events. Gotta admit.
Alright, let's get out of here before the wind flips and we get flooded by that stench. Need a ride?
Of course I do.
Come on, man.